Hi, Liz here from Engage, where we work to engage your brain, move your body so you're feeling better. This is part 2. We're going to go over some stretches that you can do with your Nordic walking poles. First one we're going to do is bring your poles out in front. You're going to stick your tush back, and this should feel like a nice stretch through your back, through your shoulders. You're just going to the point where you feel a stretch, no pain. With stretches, you want to hold them for about 30 seconds, and we don't ever really want to bounce in a stretch. As you're going, you may find that you're able to go a little bit further, and that's wonderful. And from here, you may know this from yoga, working on cat and cow, so just to get some more motion through our back. This you don't have to hold for 30 seconds. We're just working on getting some nice movement. All right, next, returning to stand. We're going to work on stretching the side part of our neck so you can bring your ear to your shoulder. And then with your poles, you're going to work on reaching them to the ground. And this should feel like a nice stretch on the side part of your neck. And let's switch sides. So again, ear to shoulder. And then to get more of a stretch, you're going to reach your poles down to the ground. And that should feel like a nice stretch through your neck. And let's come back to center. I'm going to show you 2 different ways that you can stretch your hamstrings. So one is using your poles and sticking your tush back and lifting your toe up. That's a great way to get stretching through the back part of your leg. While you're holding that, I'll show you another. So if you have a chair or if you're outside at a park, you can use a bench to also get that same stretch. So whatever feels more comfortable for you from a balance perspective. And let's switch sides. And come back to stand. So next we're going to stretch our calf. So we're going to get just into a lunge. And you should hopefully feel a nice stretch in your calf. You may also feel a stretch in the front part of your hip. To get more of a stretch, you're just going to lean forward. I want you to focus on standing up nice and tall. So as you're doing this, don't get slouchy. Stand up tall. And bring it back in. Let's do the other side. And if you can, try to have your back foot so your toes are pointing forward. If your toes are pointing out to the side, that's stretching a different muscle. And bring it back in. Next, I'm going to show you a way that you can stretch your quad using a chair or a bench. So you're just going to put your foot up on the chair and hold that. To get a little bit more of a stretch, you can always slide your foot back a little bit further. Again, working on standing up nice and tall, trying not to slouch through here. And switch sides. You can also work on tucking your pelvis under a little bit to get more of the quad stretch there. Again, we want to hold stretches for about 30 seconds. That gives time for those muscles to be able to relax. All right, and let's come back to center. Next, grab our poles. We're going to reach up and we're going to just side bend, getting some nice stretching through our side, and then come back up and to the side and up, side and up, side and up, side and up, side and up. Let's do one more on each side. Side and up and side and up. All right, next I'm going to show you a way to stretch out the front part of your shoulders. So you're going to have your poles out, step forward, and then thumbs pointing up to the ceiling. You're just going to open up. Again, this should just feel like a nice stretch, no pain. If you can, imagine a string pulling up from your chest bone. And bring it back in. Let's try the other side. And just open up through your chest, lifting from your chest bone. You can work on some nice deep breathing in here, really trying to fill the lower parts of your lungs. And let's come back to center. All right, next we're going to stretch the outside part of our hip. So we're going to cross our leg and stick our tush out. If this feels uncomfortable or for balance reasons this is challenging, you can always sit down in a chair and do the same thing. So the more you're sitting down, the more you're stretching that hip. Again, it should feel like a nice stretch, no pain. And let's come back up and sit it back down. All right, let's come back up. Next, we're going to stretch our inner thigh. So just doing a side lunge. Should feel a nice stretch in your inner thigh. And you don't have to do all of these stretches at one time. So if you come in from your walk, you're ready to do some stretching, I would pick 3 to 4 that are really targeted where you feel you need more flexibility. Let's switch sides. And we're going to finish with one more, just working on some nice deep breathing. So holding your pulse, you're going to breathe in for 4, and then we're going to breathe out for 4. So breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Let's do one more. Breathe in and breathe out. That's it for me for today. I'm Liz from Engage, where we work to engage your brain, move your body so you're feeling better. Stay tuned. We'll have some more exercises on how you can use your poles for some strengthening exercises and some balance exercises. Have a great day.